Hi guys, welcome back to episode DB Cars, and today's episode I'll be showing you guys Shariot Honda Stepwgn. So let's dive straight to this video right now. Alright then, so here is guys the Stepwgn from Shariot itself. So basically this vehicle right here is a brand new vehicle that Shariot just acquired itself at this point of filming itself. But let me just run through you guys the damages for this car if there's any. If I show you guys the trunk space as well as the third row option for this vehicle which it has. And lastly the interior itself. So let me just run through you guys the damages for this vehicle. So luckily there isn't really any obvious damage from this vehicle itself because it's still brand new itself. I think it was registered in January of this year itself. So let me just run through you guys the front. There isn't really any obvious damage you guys can see. The only thing which I'm a little bit suspicious is this. I think there was a sticker previously placed on top here, and when it was removed, some of the residue left behind wasn't cleaned properly itself. So that's one thing to take note of. So yeah, moving on to the other side, the driver's side, no obvious damage from what I can spot, which is a good thing. Plus also there's no curve rash from the rim as well itself. So yeah, let me just show you guys the rear, if I could do so, because it's quite really back all the way to the back itself, like almost towards the end of the multi-story car park. But same thing, no damages, which is quite good itself. And you got the e-hybrid battery right there itself, which is kind of like this is a hybrid vehicle itself. So yeah, other than that, you got the fuel tank on the left hand side itself. But other than that, let me just show you guys the front of the car right now. So let me just dive straight to that. Alright then, now let me just show you guys the trunk space for the Stepwgn itself. So basically to access the trunk space itself, just need to locate the lever right down below the Honda emblem. Pull on that and it should open up. Unfortunately, this car doesn't really has the electronic tailgate like I think the third gen Sienna has. But once you're in the trunk space, the rear of the car is open, you can see how much space does this car has. At the moment, the third row seat is up, so hence you get this very deep space right here itself. Technically, if you want to, you could put your suitcases or luggages standing up itself. But for time being, let me just, if I could find the amount of trunk space with the third row seat up, this is how much does it has itself. But if not, you could technically pull them down by pulling on this lever itself, and the seat will drop down. Then you just pull them back with this lever right here, and it will just goes down. This flap right here will just go over it, and you're able to have a flat floor itself. So let me just demonstrate to you guys again. Pull on this, it will drop down. Then grab on this lever, go down, and flip this up, and you have even more trunk space in the Stepwgn itself. So yeah, I think if I'm able to show you guys how much in this configuration, how much space it has, which is right here on the screen itself. So this is how much space this vehicle has itself. So yeah, but let's say if you want to do the all the way around, which let's say you're carrying more than 4 person, the process of doing the seat up is just basically put on this, it lock in position, and pull on this lever again. Alright guys, my apology. So basically the step to doing this seat up is basically just ensure that the seat is fully locked in first before you pull on this lever itself. Because if the seat is not fully locked in, then the seat, if you guys saw just now, is like at a very weird angle itself. So basically it will be at a very weird angle. Then the seat is not fully locked in, then you'll probably go back to this position, which is right here itself. So let me see if I could do this one more time with this seat itself. So basically, got to lean your body forward. Once you hear that click right there itself, it is fully locked in, and just pull on this lever, and you're able to adjust the seat itself. So this is how it looks like back at its standard configuration when I showed you guys at the starting of the clip itself. So yeah, other than that, once that's done, to close the trunk, just very simple, just need to grab on this lever itself and ensure your surrounding is clear before you close the trunk itself. So yeah, one thing I only wish is if this has electronic tailgate, it will be so much better itself. So yeah, if not, oh well. But let me just show you guys the third row seating right now, as well as the second row seating itself. So to access the second and third row, just need to pull on this handle right here, and it will be open for you electronically. So once it's open, you're able to see this is how the second row seat looks like. It's almost like, I won't say it's very similar to the Sienna, but very close towards the Toyota Alphard range itself, where you get both armrests on either side itself. But if you want to access the rear, you just need to pull on this lever right here, and you slide forward, and you're able to just hop. Oh my god, hop straight in itself. So yeah, so once in the rear, you're able to close to put this seat back up to its original position, which is here. Just need to pull on this lever, and you're able to adjust it to its position. And right now, this is not the position that I don't know whoever was sitting here will be adjusted to, but in terms of space in the rear itself, this is how much space you get itself, and also the view itself. So not too bad, I would say. Legroom wise, you got a decent amount of legroom depending on how far, how back this person in front you want to adjust their seat. But headroom wise is not too bad because you get a big amount of legroom, like headroom wise, it's almost like 2 feet of headroom space, which is a very good thing for this vehicle itself. So yeah, now let me just show you guys what do you get in the rear itself. So in the rear, you get a grab handle to grab hold on to, which I don't think most MPV has. You also get this very nice air vent right here, which can be adjusted itself. So yeah, unfortunately you can't really adjust the air vent in the second or third row seat because everything is controlled at the front, which is controlled by the driver at the front itself. So yeah, but other than that, you do get some nice storage pocket right here to put your stuff if you want to. But other than that, a very shallow ashtray. But other than that, that's all you get in the rear itself. Because technically, you did the third row seating. If it's not being used, it is being technically used as a storage space where you put your luggage itself. But at least the windows are good that you can see out, or you can look at the middle row one where the windows are much better itself. So yeah, other than that, let me see how I feel like to sit in the center if you to carry 7 people. Not too bad either, because this is not adjusted to whoever's sitting position, but if this was adjusted to that, then probably it's more than enough space you have for this vehicle itself. So yeah, other than that, let me just jump towards the front seat, sorry, the middle row seat, by just shimmering my way through, which is very simple itself. But one thing you do have to take note is there's like a very narrow, sorry, not narrow, it's a very hollow space right here. I don't know what is it, but probably could be the gearbox itself. So yeah, and that you're now in the second row seat, which I'm sitting at itself. Alright, now let's talk about sitting in the middle row seat. The middle row seat, well, what do you get? Basically, you get almost, I won't say you get the same thing as like some other competitors, but so this is a brand new car itself. So you do get a very nice tray table right here to put your stuff. Don't think, yeah, no. Basically, you get this very nice tray to hold your stuff. But one thing I'm very scared is if it's too much weight, you probably could do that, and the whole thing will just drop onto the floor of the vehicle itself. But you do get some like very nice cup space right here to put your drinks if you want to. But under not really much you could do about it itself. So yeah, but right down below is some storage space itself on the passenger side, right here and right here. Same for the driver's side as well, which you put your stuff, as well as the table itself. So yeah, unfortunately don't really get any space right here, any storage space right here itself. So if you want to maximize your space of the vehicle itself, then sit behind the passenger seat, because passenger seat behind there's a lot of space itself, which is a very good thing for this vehicle itself, in terms of MPV wise. But moving on to the seat itself, like what I mentioned earlier on already, it's basically like the Toyota, almost like a Toyota Alpha seat, where you get armrest on either side itself, which you could rest your arm on, and also you could adjust the armrest by, basically if you want to adjust the armrest on this 4th side itself, basically just go all the way up, then go all the way down. To adjust the height, just do this and you're able to adjust your height on the vehicle itself. So yeah, alright then, now let me just show you the party trick for this vehicle itself, which you could locate the lever. Okay, my lever's on this side. Okay, so basically before I show you guys that, you got window switches right here itself to wind on the windows on the left side. You also got a grab handle to get out the car, as well as a electronic door switch right here to close the door itself if let's say the driver do not want to close it for you itself. So yeah, and you also got this lock mechanism right here to show you whether the vehicle is locked or unlocked itself. So yeah. Oh yeah, and a very nice cup holder space which I didn't see just now. This is the same as on either side itself, which is a good thing. Lastly, you got a very big ass sun visor right here itself. So yeah, same for the other side as well. So that's another good thing about this vehicle. Alright, legroom space not too bad because it's an MPV. Then it's an MPV, so space wouldn't be any issue itself. So yeah, legroom wise about 1.25, 1.5 around there. Headroom space, headroom wise, low headroom space. That topic you don't even have to talk about it on the MPV itself. So yeah, but you do get a very nice light itself when the doors are open. If not, you can just leave it on or off, or in the center when the doors is open itself. So yeah, and that okay, let me just show you guys the seat right now. So the seat itself, you got your basic function, which is the okay. Let me just move it to this seat itself so I can show you guys more clearly itself. Alright, basically the seat itself, you got your angle the seat right here, and this is the which I showed you guys just now, the forward and backwards. But technically there's a party feature we can do for this vehicle, which is to hold on this and you're able to, let me see, I'm able to figure out this function. No, okay, it's a bit weird. Anyway, it does say you're able to tilt the seat. Oh no, all the way up. Oh, okay, all the way up. Oh shit, damn. Yeah, I'm able to, yeah, you can see I'm able to swivel my seat any direction that I want to itself. So yeah, that's a good thing, and it can be done on this seat as well, which is a plus point. Other than that, you do get AC vent on the passenger side, but on this side you're able to adjust the fan speed control on, I think, for the rear itself. But I know normally for MPVs they will put it right in the center or right at the top right here itself, which is very obvious. But I like how Honda decided to just put it at the side, because usually the side is where we would, it's like, I would say, the most common touch point for the second or third row seat for MPV itself. So you're able to just slide it here itself. So yeah, my apologies, just now I talked about the rear where usually it's adjusted by the driver. No, it's adjusted by this control behind the driver's seat itself. So yeah, other than that, not a bad vehicle itself. So yeah, just these two are the same thing on nearly all four sides of the second, third row seat itself. Only on the behind the driver's seat you get this special control, which you are the controller for the AC itself, which is a very, very good thing itself. But other than that, I think that's probably it for the rear itself. Let me just show you guys the front of the vehicle right now. So let me just step right out. Oh yeah, also you got this grab hold too if you want to get out of the vehicle itself. So yeah, now still close the door, just need to pull on this lever, or you can just press on this lever and you'll close itself. Alright, now let me just show you guys the front of the car right now, which is the main star of the show. So stepping right into the vehicle itself, this is how the dashboard looks like. I think I like how the material now Honda are using are not really, actually, I don't think they are leather at all. They are some kind of different type of material itself, which is very, very nice to look at itself. Alright, now let me just show you guys the storage space for this vehicle itself. So basically just now you just already saw this one storage space. You can put your stuff in. Another one will be right here itself if you want to. Then lastly you got another one right here itself. Even bigger one right here itself, which is a good thing. Lastly you got another one, another storage space right here itself, which is quite deep if you want to put your stuff in. But if not, yeah, that's probably it for this vehicle itself. So yeah, lastly, basically there's a lot of storage space for this vehicle itself if you want to. Same for this side as well as on the other side. Basically, if technically this is really an MPV itself, so space wouldn't really be an option for this vehicle itself. So I think so far my favorite storage space had to be this right at the top, where it's quite easy to access. But I think the Sienta, third gen Sienta takes the cake, where you're able to put your storage space right at the top itself. So yeah, but now let me just move on to some of the part of the car itself. So if you're wondering where is the cup holders for this vehicle itself, basically for cup holders, if you want to put your drink itself, usually just place at the side of the door bin itself. That's not really a big point, because I think main thing is the space right here itself and right here itself, just to put your phone or your wallet itself, not to put your drinks. Drinks usually you just put at the corner, because if let's say you were to spill, it won't spill onto the floor itself. You'll just spill maybe right down the corner itself. So yeah, but alright then, let me just talk about the big main thing right now, which is the controls on this vehicle itself. So basic controls on this vehicle itself, you basically got a very nice big ass touchscreen right here, which I'll show you guys later on when the vehicle is turned on. Moving right down, you got your AC vents right here, which this is not your standard air vents where you're able to like plug in your phone mount or anything. Now this definitely changed itself. So yeah, in the center just got your hazard light switch. On the left hand side is basically the AC controls for the vehicle itself. So basically right here you can see you got a 2 knob right here to adjust the passenger and driver side. You got this knob right here. So basically these are the knob to adjust itself. So yeah, if you want to sync the temperature on both sides, just press on this one. For auto climate control, just press on this. For the fan speed itself, just in center, which is this button right here. You got the direction of airflow blowing at you, which is this button. This to turn on and turn off the fan. This to turn off the AC or turn on the AC itself. You got the recirculation of air in the cabin and your front and rear defrost itself. And also I think this look like it has heated windows, heated mirrors itself, which let's say if raining and you're not able to see the mirror, your vision, you're able to technically heat it up and make it not that foggy itself. So yeah, and just got your controls for your rear AC itself right here itself. So yeah, and that is all the function for the AC itself. Now let me just show you guys this, which is the controls for the vehicle itself. Basically you got park, reverse, neutral and drive. So basically reverse, just need press down on this button, and the other button just very simple, just press on it itself. So yeah, and you got eco mode right here itself, and your electronic parking brake, as well as your brake hold function itself on this vehicle itself. And that is probably it for this vehicle itself. Let me see what else you have. Oh, nice! I found one dedicated cup holder right here itself, which is a very good thing. You got a 12-volt socket outlet right down below, Type A port, and more storage space right at the bottom itself. So yeah, and also another one right at the lowest portion of the vehicle. Alright then, now let's move on to the next part, which is the wheel itself. So basically the wheel itself, you got all the controls right here itself. So basically on the left is just the infotainment, on the right is just adjust the vehicle cruise control and lane keeping assist and all the necessary information itself. But let me just show you guys the stocks first. So basically the stocks on the left hand side, you got your wiper stock. So basically you get wiper just go all the way down, all the way up. One swipe for one side of the wipers, and this is right here to adjust the rear wiper itself. So yeah, and this knob in the center to adjust the frequency of the front wipers itself. So yeah, to wash the windscreen wiper, just need to pull back, and you'll just basically spray some fluid and it will just wash the windscreen itself. On the other side, you just got your indicator stock and your light switch itself. So indicators just up or down, light switch just need turn the knob right here itself, and you got your fog light right here itself, which you can turn on, turn off, and high beam just need to push forward, deactivate high beam just push back, and flash the high beam just need to pull back and flash the high beam itself. So yeah, that's basically all the controls for this vehicle itself. So yeah, now let me just move on to some of the buttons right down below here itself, which you got the function for the electronic doors right here itself, and you got your angle of your headlight itself, and right down below is your traction control button. Other than that, that's probably it for this vehicle itself. Oh yeah, and I think there's another cup holder right here itself, if I'm not wrong. Yeah, cup holder right here itself. Alright then, lastly, now let me just show you guys the doors for this the mirrors. The mirrors or window control switches for this vehicle itself. So basically you got 4 window switches, your window switches control right here. You got your button right here to prevent people from rolling down the windows, your lock and unlock function, and your mirror control switches right here itself, and this right here to fold in the mirrors itself. So basically if you want to, now talking about adjusting your mirrors, if you want to adjust either side, just press on the right hand side and just adjust using this D-pad looking thingy itself. So yeah, once done, just need to touch gently and you go back to its original position itself. So basically this and just that. So yeah, very simple and easy to use itself. So yeah, alright then, lastly now let me just show you guys the big ass sun visor for this vehicle, which is basically the same thing as the Honda MM, which I rented a couple months back or years. So basically you got this big ass sun visor right here itself, and the only thing is right there smack in the middle right here is your mirrors itself, which is a little bit weird, but at least you get the job done. So yeah, and you're able to also technically take this out and swivel it to the other side. Unfortunately, not really, it doesn't really get the job done. It's not like your normal conventional sun visor where you're able to block out most of the sun right here. It's just only like maybe this part here is being blocked out. But yeah, I wouldn't really even use it for the side itself. I'll just do it for the front. So yeah, and the same for the other side as well itself. So yeah, lastly, just got more space right here to put your sunglasses if you want to. Your individual light switch right here, and this is your features for the doors. So basically when the doors are open, the lights will turn on itself. Same goes for the rear of the vehicle itself. So yeah, and you got your SOS button and SOS button right there itself. So yeah, and that is probably it for this. Alright then, to adjust the steering wheel for this vehicle itself, just need to locate this lever right down below here and just pull on that, and you're able to adjust the wheel itself. To adjust the seat itself for this vehicle for the driver's side, it's just basically this two handle right here itself. So basically this is to adjust the height, is to adjust the angle of the seat, and to adjust the how far, how back does this lever right down below here itself. And also you got your engine compartment lever right down there as well. So yeah. Now let me just turn on the vehicle for you guys and show you guys more of the infotainment and the screen itself. So for the brake, press on the power button, and the car will just basically turn on itself. So yeah. Okay, the vehicle seems to be saying that. Alright, so one door is closed. Alright, I meant to settle that problem. So this is how the infotainment screen looks like for this vehicle itself. So basically, if you go back to the home screen, just press on this button, home. It's basically touchscreen itself. So yeah, and you're able to see what is going on right now. So basically, you got your map, Bluetooth, and radio function right here itself. If I'm not wrong, this has Apple CarPlay, which I can actually what's that? I could actually technically just plug in with the USB port right down below it as well. But if I'm not wrong, it should be basically that itself. So yeah. Alright, now let me just show you guys this itself. So basically this right here is almost the same thing as the Honda Stepwgn 3rd Gen Hybrid, which with the same screen itself. So yeah, basically on the left you got your temperature gauge or your battery gauge. On the right is the fuel gauge itself. So basically if you want to adjust the screen on the center, just need to press on this itself, and you're able to cycle through most of the function itself, which is a good thing. And I think that's probably it for that. Yeah, not really, but basically can cycle through quite a lot of function itself. So yeah, and then I think that's probably it for this vehicle itself. I think to connect to the Bluetooth, just need to let me see if I can do it. But yeah, I think that's probably it for this vehicle. So if there's nothing else, I think that's probably it for this video itself. If you guys enjoy the video itself, do click the subscribe button down right below to see more videos like this, or click the subscribe and see my two other videos. And with that, I'll see you guys in my next video.